Luka, first, talk about obviously, the way that you guys are able to create mismatches from the jump, and obviously this is the #1 defense in the league. How were you able to help create those mismatches and obviously generate a season high in threes today?
Just playing our basketball. I think we share the ball great, and that's how we got great looks.
Basically, a lot of, I know it was a dominant first half for you, and you've had a lot of recent history with this team playing in the playoffs. What would you say has made them so special throughout the year, coming in and having a game plan for them?
Obviously, first is Shy. I think he's an unbelievable player. He makes them look like they're an incredible team, and they are. And then second is, I think, their defense. I have a lot of guys that can guard 1 through 5. They can switch. They can control the game with their defense, and they have a lot of weapons.
Luka, you're obviously very familiar with this OKC team, but thinking just your own team, does getting this win in this fashion give you any additional kind of confidence about where you guys can ultimately go? And how is that coming together for you now as you keep learning your teammates?
Yeah, I mean, it's very tough to play here, very tough to win, obviously. But, and look at the standings today, it's crazy in the West, so we needed this win badly.
In just the past 6 games, you guys have beaten 2 of the teams above you in the West, and JJ said in those performances you guys have had some of your better defensive games since LeBron and Rui came back. What does it say about the group that you guys were or have been able to do that?
I mean, just amazing. Like we said from the start, JJ said, we need to be physical and we need to go out on this game aggressive, and that's what we did. So that was our goal, and we shot pretty good. We got a lot of open looks, so the game was flowing.
Luka, obviously for you, night in, night out, you want to be engaged, you want to do the right things, you want to make the right plays. But when a team challenges you the way that a defender like Lu Dort wants to, or the way that high pressure defense, what level of creativity does that unlock for you? It seems like you enjoy kind of that level of I guess there's probably no better word than challenge.
Yeah, I understand. I think it brings the competitive spirit out of me. It brings the best out of me. Going against Lu Dort, it's a tough job. He's one of the best defenders in the NBA. So it brings the motive, to try and win the game.
Luka, it felt like you guys really dictated the terms offensively and made them into a more switch-heavy team, and then eventually they started to kind of blitz a bit, and then you guys were picking them apart. What does that say about the ceiling for this group offensively as going up against the league's best defense? You were able to kind of control the game that way.
Yeah, I think we're at the best, when they blitz. It's, I would say, easy basketball 4-on-3. Obviously it's not easy, but we just kind of worked on that, and we saw that since I've been here, we've been getting better and better in that. So I think today the ball was moving, and we were getting a lot of open shots, and that's what we need to do moving forward.
You were critical of your performance against the Warriors. How would you rate how you did tonight, particularly in the first half, because it seemed like you were controlling the action, racking up assists, shooting at a high efficiency number, and obviously the team followed your lead?
It was okay. Obviously always can be better, but the important part is to win the game, and that's what we did today.
Luka, you had that crazy pass to Gabe in the corner. Have you guys practiced that or had any conversations just to get him ready, or what do you think prepared him to be ready for that pass?
I don't think you can practice that pass, honestly. It's just, sometimes I decide some stuff that I don't know how I make it. So, I was just glad he made it, because that's a tough shot to make.
What did you say about him as a player, that he was just ready to go? He saw it coming?
He's a big professional. He's a great guy. Once I came here, I didn't know him personally before, so just playing with him is amazing.
You had a kind of a handle on the game the whole way that it went through from a leadership standpoint, not letting up. Even if you're up plus 20, you kind of knew that OKC could come back. Can you just take us through kind of your approach to that, and you're keeping your teammates along the way?
Yeah, between them and Cleveland are the best teams in the NBA. So, they're the #1 team in the West, and you can't have a let up no matter what the score is. They're always going to make a push, and that's why they are where they are at this position in this part of the season. So, it was a really good game for us, and we can build off of it.
What do you think think was the biggest reason you were generating such good looks from three, and then guys started to knock them down?
We just played with some pace. We got to where we wanted to get to offensively, and AR did what he does every single night. You had 2 layups in a row. Oh, that's bogus. He blocked that one? Okay. I'll give you one. Second one was nasty. AR does what AR do, man, and then obviously Luka was spectacular as well. But all-around performance by everybody that came in the game tonight. It was a good win for us.
The Boston game, you guys went through a bit of a lull, but now in the last week or so, you have the road win in Memphis. You beat Houston. You beat OKC here. What type of momentum do you think you've been able to recapture?
Obviously we know it's the final stretch into the postseason, so we're just trying to rack up great habits. Obviously. Sometimes the game goes the way the game goes, and sometimes you can play a great game and still lose the game. Sometimes you can feel like you didn't play as well and win a game. But it's about habits, and I think we're just trying to, build our habits right now going into the final stretch of the season.
Along those lines, it seems like it's valuable, particularly against a team like them, that to see those habits and apply them. How big of an opportunity did you view having them on the schedule at Oklahoma City now? To kind of put what you guys have been working into in action?
We just want to, no matter who we're playing, obviously we've been pretty good against some of the better teams this year, and we haven't been as good as some of the teams that's below 500. But this is a great team to test out and see where you are. But ultimately, it's about our habits. We have to continue to push our habits. They know who they are. They know what they're going to be in the postseason, and we're still trying to figure it out. With our lineups, with us all getting acclimated to what Luka wants to do, AR, myself, and make sure we keen on everybody else on the team and make sure we held each other accountable. So, we understand that coming down the stretch we have to play some really good basketball, but we still working our habits.
It's a single game, and obviously it'd be easy to say just do that every game, and that can be who you guys are.
Yeah.
But how much of the non-shooting stuff tonight were you happy with? The controllables?
Yeah. We know that they're very good when it comes to getting into the paint, attracting a lot. They do a great job of getting to the free throw line. They do a great job of getting offensive rebounds and second chance points. And those are some of the controllables that you control. Not putting your hand in the cookie jar, when a lot of those guys are driving, Shea, J-Dub, some of those other guys. You got to just, live with the contest, make or miss. And I think we did a great job of paying attention to detail in that. And then when they missed, they did get a couple offensive rebounds in the first half, but I thought in the second half we shored that up. So we were very keen on what we needed to do.
How are you personally going to manage the back-to-back coming up?
What's today? Damn. Can I get to it? I don't even know. I know. I don't even know, man. I'm about to go shoot. Mind the Game with Steve Nash. That's what's most important right now. We got that dub out the way. Now I'm going to go shoot Mind the Game with Steve Nash. So we get there when we get there.
Last question.
We're just going to ask you about the.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll give her extra credit.
Oh, extra one. The type of ball pressure that OKC puts on the perimeter with all those guys that got out there. What are the ways you've learned over the years to handle that in kind of the best way? And can you at any point use it not against them?
Pressure with pressure, and also